Oh, yeah. We got a show for y'all.
We do.
GTF Podcast Episode 37.
What?
Motherfucker. Pretty sure it's 37.
I don't know.
38?
I don't know. I don't count.
Damn, we're pretty close to getting divorced and buying a Corvette. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dude. Midlife crisis? I'm 31, man. I'm getting there.
Ryan already had a
I'm already
Corvette.
married.
He's I don't like his odds for what's next.
But he
for
was
him.
never married with any kids, so he doesn't count.
True.
We miss you, Ryan.
We miss you, buddy.
First of probably many podcasts of Ryan not here.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
That
Probably-
bitch.
Probably won't be as exciting. Probably not as exciting.
He ran out on us.
Yeah.
That's why we're having the midlife crisis.
Something.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm all out of love.
I should not have
I'm
found
so
that
lost
funny, but I
without
did.
you.
Oh, that's good. That was beautiful, man.
I knew
That was
you
beautiful.
were Thank you.
What the fuck were we just talking about?
We were talking about Michel Pereira from this
Michel
past
Pereira.
weekend.
Yeah, man. He looked fucking great, dude.
He did.
I was
Yep.
excited about him. He looked awesome. And then he called out.
I don't think he flipped once.
No.
He did. He did a front flip, like a front.
Oh,
flip
yeah,
kick.
During the fight?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the Rolling
Did he?
Thunder kick. That's right.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Rolling Thunder kick. Is that
And
what
he
they call
did a
it?
Showtime kick, which he landed, but it was blocked.
He did. He did a lot of jumping off the cage.
He did a Showtime Superman punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, near the end.
Mhm. He was good. What did you guys think about the finish there?
Oh, it was beautiful.
Right?
I think, yeah, they were just giving it to him because he was whooping his ass.
Yeah.
What did they even call it? Did they call it a submission by
yeah,
rear naked choke?
The ref called it a tap. He thought that
When he put his hand up?
when he put his hand up to fight the hands, it kind of like
Yeah.
it,
He did.
It did sort of look like he tapped.
He did.
And the ref was
It
just
just
I think 'cause
seemed
the ref was so right on
really
it.
early, yeah. Who was the ref? It wasn't somebody regular.
The older bald dude.
Right, but it wasn't
Chris
like Eve
Gioni,
Levine
is
or
that his
anything like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the guy, man.
Or Tyone. That's what his name is.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have said anything.
Because it
I
was
would've agreed with
Herzog a
you.
lot and it was Herb Dean a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad at the stoppage for two reasons. One, there was enough time left to where he may have very well got that tap
Yeah.
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Two, that guy was not going to win the fight.
Yeah.
He lost by a country mile. He
There
was
was no
not
way.
winning.
I think
That's
he was actually, he was getting a little bit of the Mike Perry as well, where his nose was busted.
Yeah.
And so when his head got squeezed like that and he started, I don't know if you saw it, but he started pouring
Yeah.
blood out of his nose
These glasses right now.
when when Pereira locked his arm under his chin. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
the ref
blood
might have
was
seen that too.
pouring out of
Oh,
his
yeah.
forehead. Man.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I thought that finishing sequence, because it's like, for the whole fight, I'm whooping your ass on the feet, and then the last 30 seconds, it's like, all right, now I'm going to manhandle you on the ground real quick. And then he
DC
just freaking takes him down and
Yeah.
subs him in like 20 seconds.
DC got so excited for the suplex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. He was
"Oh, he suplexed!"
screaming.
Yeah.
That was great. To pick up a guy and suplex him like that in the third round
I was,
after
yeah, with
fighting
like
the
2
way
minutes
Pereira
left. Yeah.
fights
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah. His
He's-
cardio's way up.
Yeah, which he needs for his fighting style, right? So hopefully he's figured it out because he looked great. But then he calls out the BMF belt.
Makes no sense.
Yeah. Like,
You're unranked.
yeah.
You're not gonna fight
Is he
like
not ranked?
no, he's
No,
not.
not
You're
at
not gonna
all.
fight two of the like top 10
He's-
guys
yeah,
ranked in that division. Especially
He's-
one who just
he's-
fau for a belt.
He's 50-50. He's
A
got
real
2
belt.
wins and 2 losses in the UFC.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
did he win his last fight or he?
No.
He
No, the
lost?
last
Yeah.
one was Diego, where he,
Ah,
the controversial knee strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Then before that, he lost to a lightweight that came in at
I was gonna
short
say,
notice.
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
short notice guy that he tried to backflip and stomp on his face.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
weirdest thing.
That was
Guys
weird.
laying on the ground, just like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Made no sense.
Well, honestly, from that view, you probably don't really know what you're looking at.
Yeah, right.
You're probably like, what the fuck is he doing?
I think Anik made the point, like, it's really hard to prepare for him because you just have no idea what the hell he's gonna do.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
True.
Yeah, DC was kind of he was being pretty critical of him during the fight, right? Like,
Yeah,
man,
Yeah, he was.
he's gotta just use fundamentals. Like, he's not showing his true talents because he's doing all these crazy flips and moves,
Yep.
and jumps off the cage and stuff. But if he's got the cardio to do it, which he,
Yeah.
at least in this fight, he did.
Yeah.
He must have prepared really well,
I
maybe more
think he
so
toned
than
it
his
down
past
a lot,
fights.
though.
yeah, and in the first round, he didn't do too much of that shit.
No, he didn't. He definitely saved it for the last two.
I don't watch
The
the
second.
walkouts. I go as fast as I can through the through the card,
yeah.
so I didn't pay attention to whether or not he was doing backflips and shit on the way out this time.
You would hope he learned his lesson.
Right.
I think DC's criticism's probably just coming from seeing the obvious talent that he has, and then like a fight where he like when he lost to that lightweight whose name I can never fucking remember.
I don't know.
Like
some Canadian.
Yeah, but
but
yeah, like he probably shouldn't have lost because he definitely has the degree to beat that guy.
Yeah.
So I think that's just where DC's criticism is coming from. Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely tone it down a little bit. You could still be fun to watch like he was and win the fight like he did.
Beautiful violence. I can't remember who said that during the
thing, it was one of those tweets, right?
Yeah.
They showed on the screen. It was beautiful violence.
Was it?
It was like Joe Hyun Ko or something like that.
Oh, is that who? I thought it was Derek Brunson or something.
No.
I
saw Brunson got in on it.
He definitely sent something too, but it don't matter. But yeah, beautiful violence is a good way to put it.
It was beautiful.
Oh yeah. Anything else on that about who you guys like to see him fight next, or just like whatever? He's obviously not going to get a BMF belt.
No, is he even going to get a ranked fight?
Yeah,
like you're saying, he's 2-2.
He's going to get a ranked fight. Right.
Like he's exciting to watch, and like he's a name, but
he's fun. He's a fun, entertaining guy. He's a great
he's
fighter.
Like the
honestly.
very bottom of that division.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
And he is a big fucking
Mickey
dude for
Gall.
that weight class.
He is monstrous.
Mickey Gall.
Robbie Waller, Anthony Pettis.
That's fun.
Actually, Nate Diaz is at the bottom. So technically, he could fight the BMF loser.
I mean, I guess he could.
Assuming that.
Are you assuming Nate's gonna lose if they rematch?
Oh, I think he's gonna lose again. Yeah.
Yeah. Same type of deal. You think?
I don't think. Hopefully they won't.
He'll get outboxed.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think he's willing to stand there in front of you, and that's not smart against a handful of guys.
Yeah,
and Jorge's one of them.
Jorge's probably one of the harder hitting guys in that division.
Yeah,
I would say.
An excellent boxer.
He could fight Nate. Yeah, you never know if Nate loses. If they actually fight in January, you guys think that's really going to happen?
Yeah, I
do.
think
got a
so.
good feeling about it?
I think it will.
I do too, actually.
Put Nick on the same card.
Whoa,
that'd be dope as fuck.
Yeah, let's go there. Were you saying Nick comes back and fights Robbie Lawler?
Dude,
no, that's stupid.
You know,
they're going to give him somebody higher than that, which is crazy.
After 4 years, though?
That's what they're talking about.
Layoff?
Doesn't matter. He's a name.
You got the rankings up right
They'll still give him somebody. Yeah. They actually talked about Leon Edwards, and Leon Edwards is ranked 3rd in that division, and he actually sounded off on it. I was like, yeah, give it to me.
Oh, really? I was just going to say, you think Leon wants that fight? But, okay.
He's like, fine, dude.
Actually, that's a really good point. It just popped in my head, if I may. Leon has won 9 in a row now, something like that.
Yeah,
9 in a row, 11, something crazy.
Yeah. He's just boring as shit.
Yeah, he's not even in the talks for a title fight right now, even though he's right there. And like some guys in the media will be like, "When's especially Helwani?" He's always like, "Oh, what about Leon Edwards? What are we doing, Leon Edwards?" But you never hear about Dana or anybody talking about giving him a big fight. So forget the rankings. Nick Diaz is a huge fucking name, which is sort of exactly what Leon Edwards needs right now. Because he's winning fights, he's looking good doing it, but he's not getting that recognition.
I think Dana got annoyed that he was actually paying attention to COVID protocol and wouldn't leave England. I think Dana truly got annoyed with that because he was one of these guys that wasn't willing to leave his home country to fight. And it's like, dude, I don't think you can get mad at the guy for it.
He himself said that no one
you
has
got ghosts
to
in here. I don't know what's going on. I heard that. Like, tap, 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 tap.
Hold on. You guys keep chatting.
Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dana said himself that he would not care if anybody didn't want to fight during COVID.
Yeah, but I don't believe him.
Yeah, I know Dana.
I don't believe him.
Yeah.
He's pretty red.
I hope that they're at least paying him well because
who's that?
Leon.
Oh,
because for him to be where he's at and won as many fights as he did, to not get a title shot, it's kind of a bummer for him. For
them to have Jorge fight like 3 people in the time since he's fought. Tap, tap, tap.
It was Ellie.
It was Ghost?
It unfortunately.
My ghost daughter.
It unfortunately is an entertainment business, and And you know if they
I
had
saw
it
you
their
do that
way,
one.
if Dana had hit his way, Kamaru Usman wouldn't even be champion because he also is boring.
The only thing he's champion
Except when
of
he's
is
fighting
toe
Colby
stomping.
Covington.
Yeah, right? Isn't that crazy?
I don't mind Usman's style, to be honest. He's not the most exciting or flashy by any means, but I don't mind that controlling style because when he's got you up against the cage, he doesn't do nothing. He stays busy. I know he overdid the foot stomps in that fight against Jorge, for sure. I agree completely. Like, you guys don't need to say it. I know it happened, but he still stays really busy when he's against the fence. Up until this fight with all the foot stomps and shit that he did, he does a lot of body shots, a lot of like short little punches and stuff. He stays working the whole fight, even though he does a lot of like control type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind that. It's not a bad way to fight a guy, especially like Jorge. It's not a bad way to fight a dude, especially when you're champ. Like, when you're the champ, you got the belt, you don't take risks, and he doesn't.
I guess.
So I'm okay with it. Definitely not exciting, but I wouldn't say boring. Like,
Needs to not talk
in
as
my
much
opinion.
shit then.
What's that?
Needs to not talk as much shit then. Because that's kind of the thing, is like you go out there and you keep...
Fight.
Yeah, but if you're going to go out there and be like, oh, I'm going to break his fucking face, and then the only thing you do is stomp on his toes for 30 minutes, then...
I think that's what we remember, but I feel like if we went back and watched the fight, I mean, he hit him.
He headbutted him a couple
Good
times.
amount of times. There were some headbutts in that fight.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
Landed some nice
yeah.
headbutts.
Yeah.
Toe stomps.
I don't mind Usman, though.
Jorge
Things
went
are-
bicycling the next day.
Yeah.
He did, yeah. That was great.
Played spike ball. Love that that's just what he does for fun.
All right. How about OSP? His knockout he had there.
That was fun.
Awesome.
Right?
Super
OSP
awesome.
looking fantastic.
I thought it was
Um,
wild that they had him at a plus 110 underdog. I was
He
like,
beat Alonzo
really?
Yeah,
Benefield.
that's crazy.
A guy with 10 pro fights, and you're going to say OSP is the underdog here. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't believe it, but let's see.
Yeah.
I don't really get that either. I guess Benefield is a monster.
He's
OSP
big and
looks,
strong, yeah.
Yeah,
OSP
but he-
looks way bigger.
he
Benefield's
did.
just jacked. He's just got a lot of muscle, but
Yeah.
he's not like a huge guy by any means.
No.
They're both former NCAA football players. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah?
know that until
Yeah,
this
that's
fight,
true.
but yeah.
Nice to see OSP get a knockout, though. Right?
OSP played
That
for the
was sweet.
Volunteers, right?
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yep. Tennessee.
Remember me? Tennessee?
He did the nice
I am
Wakanda
Tennessee.
Forever thing after he won, too.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
missed
Wakanda
that.
forever.
Yeah.
I missed that completely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
in honor of the.
He did it a couple
what's the
times.
actor's name?
Chadwick Boseman.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Honor that guy.
That shit's crazy.
Poor
That
dude.
shit
Yeah,
was so crazy. I remember waking up last week and I'd be like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Rest in peace. For sure.
All
Black
R.I.P.
Panther.
R.I.P.
Wakanda forever.
What about a fight for OSP next? Yeah. Good old light heavyweight motherfucker right here.
John Jones.
What was he ranked? What was he ranked?
Yeah.
Like 7, 10?
Not sure, dude.
Maybe.
I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I think 7.
He did just lose to Ben Rothwell in his last fight.
Yeah, but that's a heavyweight.
Who are we talking about? OSP?
Oh,
He's
OSP.
not ranked.
Yeah.
What?
He's not ranked at all.
Get
He
out.
got submitted by Nikita Krylov. He submitted Oleksiejczuk. Remember that one?
Yeah.
And then he lost to Ben Rothwell, so he's 2-2 in his last 4 fights.
He lost
Not
to Ben
ranked.
Rothwell?
Yeah.
He lost the
Yeah.
decision. Yeah. You know, it was just it was a 3-rounder.
That's right.
The light heavyweight
didn't
division
he,
is a
like,
who's
head
who
kick
of
him,
Europeans
like, toward
now.
the end of that fight and almost finish him?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was that one. Yep. Pretty good.
A who's who of Europeans in the light heavyweight division.
Well,
Well,
Jan Blachowicz, Rakic, Prochaska, Uzdemir, Krylov, Serkinov,
so no Americans.
Ankalaev. I guess maybe that's not European, but
right. Before we get into the main event, because I got nothing for OSP either. I don't think he's really going anywhere. They just keep giving him fights.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
I guess maybe someone in the
Yeah,
top
give him Paul
15
Craig.
somewhere.
Paul Craig.
Paul Craig's sitting there at 15. Give him Paul Craig.
Paul Craig. Sounds good. OSP and Paul Craig.
That's a good one.
I like that too, actually.
Yeah.
Then Alistair Overeem getting the knockout in the 5th round over Augusto Sakai.
Did you see Derek Lewis? Every single round, he'd tweet in 10-8 Sakai. Every single round, it didn't matter what Alistair
He did it at the beginning of the rounds.
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
He'd randomly
He'd be
throw it out
1
there.
minute in, and it'd just be,
I
yep,
know what you're
10-8
talking
Sakai.
about. Yeah.
I don't remember if it was Cormier or Anik, but it was just like, what is his deal? Why does he keep doing that? Just every single round. 10-8 Sakai.
If you're a UFC
for
fighter,
this reason right here.
Yeah, right.
Who
And
we'll talk
just to
about
be a
it.
troll.
Yeah.
if you as a UFC fighter tweet while the fights are on, does your tweet automatically go up, or do they?
You have to hashtag it, and I'm sure that there's somebody that's just
Yeah,
sitting
there's
back
someone
there.
who-
And
sure.
I think, and I don't know because I don't do too much Twitter, but I think when you can go into your mentions, you can go into like verified mentions, and it'll show you anybody that has a blue check mark, which most of the UFC fighters do.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, okay.
It would make sense to throw them up there before any other random.
Oh
person.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or I mean, they're gonna put them up there with the UFC reporters, just anybody that's
Yeah.
like kind of UFC adjacent, MMA
That's the thing is,
adjacent.
I don't give a fuck about Okamoto or Helwani's tweets during the fight. Like, we're gonna hear from them.
Helwani doesn't really tweet that
Well,
much
after
during
the
the
fights
fights.
are over,
You see.
we're just gonna hear from them for 2 or 3 days when the fights are over. Like, I don't even see. I want to see like fun people, like fighters or like
Well, especially on
The
this
Rock
one,
or something.
what Okamoto's going to have 3 different 20-minute pieces on
Yeah,
fighters
exactly.
during this 7-fight card that
Right.
somehow was 3.5 hours. I went to find it on ESPN Plus today, and it's like full card, 3.5 hours. I'm like, it's 7 fights. How is that not like an hour and a half?
Yeah.
And there
That
was a
makes
lot
no
of finishes
sense.
too.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, yeah, Brian Kelleher's. When you looked
Yeah,
at it,
there
was
we-
like
yeah.
7 minutes, and he finished him in 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like,
I thought it was like 45-second guillotine. Or
Yeah,
something.
it
was
was
quick.
almost no time.
It was like not
was
even
quick.
a minute.
well, did you guys notice
That
like
was
it was
beautiful,
like
by
a
the way.
same day replacement or like
Yeah.
the night before?
Yeah, that guy
Yeah.
that replaced.
Was
Who
it-
did he?
I wa-
Originally,
he wanted
it
to
was
say
supposed
Brock
be
Weaver.
Ricky Simone
There
at
it is.
first,
Yeah.
and then it was some Navidad guy. Because remember,
Oh,
it said
Feliz
Feliz
Navidad. Yeah.
And then it was this guy, Alexander Rodriguez.
Ray Rodriguez.
Ray Rodriguez,
Ray
okay.
Rodriguez, who's 16-7, by the way.
Yeah,
He was,
16 and
it
8
said he was
now.
a former Army drill sergeant. or something.
39-second guillotine.
Yeah.
39
Clearly
seconds.
outmatched there.
That's crazy.
He had to know that.
That's good shit.
They call him the
So,
judge.
I think DC was saying, he's like, clearly this guy didn't watch any tape on Brian Kelleher.
Yeah, no,
he's like,
he just
you know
sprinted in,
not to
dove
get-
in,
Yeah.
gave him his neck.
How about
Please submit me, sir.
Yeah, but good for Kelleher,
Who
man.
next
I
for
like
him?
Oh,
Kelleher.
yeah, Kelleher's
You guys
good.
Really like Kelleher. Next
He
for
was good.
Kelleher.
Yeah.
Oh man, featherweight. That's
Well,
That's
he's a
another tough
bantamweight, but he
division.
keeps fighting at featherweight.
yeah, right,
Short
exactly.
notice
So, I mean,
stuff
he's
and
fighting
whatnot.
there. So I don't know, man. Is he ranked right now? You got the rankings there, Zach?
He's not ranked, I don't believe.
That's wild that he's not ranked. He's had some nice wins lately.
He's fought a lot. It was like his third or fourth.
Actually,
fight this
the
year.
last dude he knocked out also fought and won on the card. It was Hunter Azure.
Azure. He looked good, man.
He did.
That was a good fucking fight.
Azure
He fought
did
Cole
look good.
Smith,
He's a
right?
good wrestler.
Yeah,
yes.
that
that
was
dude came
good.
on at the end, though. That other guy.
Yeah, he
Cole-
was.
yeah, he did.
Smith, yeah.
I
He
think
looked good at the end.
Probably, would you say, probably won the last round, maybe?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Sure.
He didn't 10-8 it, but there was a shot at the end of it where you were like,
Oh, yeah.
he might.
Trying to recall it as we talk.
Yeah.
Yep, he looked good.
He was cranking on Azure's neck at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It was a
Oh
good fight.
yeah, he was real fucking close to choking him out, but just
Yeah,
couldn't
he
get-
chased a rear naked for like 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, he was like giving him like a kind of a neck crank. He had the draw, but the guy with Azure was too
Yeah,
tough
no,
to tap to something
not
like that.
not when you
remember?
know you're 30 seconds away from winning a fight.
Yeah,
Right.
like you're not Conor McGregor in that shit.
Yeah. So who next for
No
Brian?
disrespect.
You want to see?
That was 2.5 rounds he had to go through.
No, I know. No,
How about Marlon
Plus,
Vera?
Khabib
Marlon
choking on
Vera.
you is different than Cole Smith cranking on your neck. There's
Yeah.
a big fucking difference there.
Khabib's choked out bears.
Yeah.
Has Kelleher fought Brian Vera? That one might be good.
Marlon Vera?
Yeah, Marlon Vera.
Yeah.
Brian
Could. He's
Kelleher.
15.
Brian Kelleher.
Yeah.
There you go.
That'd be
Kelleher Vera.
cool. I'd like that. No doubt.
He,
Be cool.
he also keeps calling out Sean O'Malley. Maybe that can be Sean's next fight.
Kelleher?
Yeah.
Ooh. Kinda feel
Kelleher
bad for
and
Kelleher.
Sean
I'm
I'm
O'Malley.
not saying he's gonna win. I'm just
Kelleher
saying.
and
Yeah.
O'Malley.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It'd be fun, but if he's just
Well, I
gonna
mean, he
stand
just
there,
beat-
that's tough.
Well, Cheeto was what? Not ranked.
Cheetah was not ranked. But O'Malley's not
O'Malley
ranked
was at,
high. He was like
14
14 or
something like that,
13 or
so,
something
yeah,
like
he's still
that.
probably not top 10.
But Kelleher is a name a decent amount of people know because
He's fought a lot this year too.
He's
like
fought
I
a
said.
lot and he finishes.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I
Really
wouldn't be.
does.
That had to be performance of the night, right?
They didn't give
I don't know.
performance
They didn't
of the
give
night.
him
They
out.
gave 4 performance awards.
So, yeah, that had to be one of them.
Yeah, it was, I believe.
Okay. I'd figure it'd be that one. It'd be OSP. I guess your fight of the night would probably be the main event.
No, they just.
It was actually a really
well,
good fight.
The
It was,
best,
but
the best fight on the card was
I don't
probably the
think
main
they
event.
got an award. It was
Right.
those two.
Those two were fun.
OSP got one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, OSP had to.
What was it? Vivian
That was a stiff.
Araujo
Oh yeah,
and Montana De La Rosa. That was actually a
she
good
was
fight.
okay.
That was a good fight.
It's funny because like halfway through the second round, I'm watching Montana and I'm just going, dude, does she even like? I'm looking at her going, she has a number next to her name and shit, but she looks terrible. She looks just terrible.
Well,
Was
that's
she
that
like 9 or
flyweight
10,
division,
and
right?
Araujo's like 8.
I think so.
Yeah, 125.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a number
Yeah,
next to your name
flyweight.
in that division doesn't mean much.
Yeah.
Not really.
Although, did you guys hear
She picked it up at
Andrade
the
is
end,
going
though.
up? She's going to the flyweight.
She is.
Jessica
Really?
Andrade, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
115 makes no sense for her anyway.
Yeah,
so
she's a
that-
tank
she's
down there.
So big.
Yeah.
Crazy big.
It's a big lady.
She looks like a soldier.
I think they had a fight planned for her too, but I forgot who it was.
Yeah, that's all right. What else?
Going
Anything
up
else
the
on the card? You guys wanna
flyweight?
talk about
Did we go into Overeem? We didn't really go into that one. We
Overeem's
just
got
kind of
yeah, he had a
said
nice,
that Derek Lewis kept saying 10-8 Sakai.
he finished him.
That was
in
a
the
great
fifth
win
round
for
there.
Alistair.
That was.
The,
That was a good fight. That was really back and
Yeah,
forth, and
it
then
was.
Overeem, it was probably like the 4th round. He just started to take over, and
That was
finished him
such
in
a
the 5th.
good like game plan and just execution of the game plan, which
Yes.
is just I'm just gonna let him wear himself out for 2 rounds,
You know,
Yeah, they were,
3 rounds, and then I'm gonna start
yeah, man.
moving in on
the
him.
hilarious thing about that is in round 3 when they threw up the live betting odds, they had it like minus 350 for Sakai at that point. I'm
Yeah.
like, do they not
Sakai
know
was
what
a
the
heavy
plan is here?
favorite.
Because I think it's very obvious.
Yeah.
He's like letting him punch himself out, and then I feel like he's going to do some groundwork, and then, sure enough.
Yeah, man,
They said it at
multiple-
the very beginning of the fight that Sakai's coaches said, "Oh yeah, we know that he's going to take us into the 3rd round and then start trying to work for takedowns."
Oh, so they knew that was
So
coming,
they knew
too.
it was coming, and then just he never stopped a single one of his takedowns.
No.
He was just like, "Oh, wrap my waist and then fall over."
yeah.
Yeah, just grabbed him and just kind of threw him off to
Yeah.
the side, right on top of him.
It wasn't a single leg. It wasn't a double leg. It was just
Yeah.
Just
like
threw him
just
down.
drag him to the ground every single time.
Spun him around.
Body lock. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
gotta
something
say,
like that.
for your first 5-round fight to have it be Alistair Overeem, though, it's a tall order. Guy, he stood up. He fought well, but
Yeah, multiple times he had Overeem against the fence and just like peppering him.
Very deceptive body type for a guy that was as good as he was.
yeah, I thought so as well.
Yeah.
He's got a flabby belly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hangs over his shorts, and you just looks like a dude you just
And
see
it's funny
drinking
to
beer on
see
the
him.
beach.
Yeah, right. And it's funny to see him across from Overeem, who is just muscle stacked on top
Yeah.
of muscle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That was
Speaking
wild.
of Overeem, do you know he's fought in 4 different
decades,
decades?
him and Alexi.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He debuted in 1999.
1999. Yeah,
That's
it's
nuts.
insane.
Fighting forever. Wow.
Who's next for him?
Good for him. For Overeem?
Yep.
Fuck, dude. Well, see, he lost his last fight against Rosenstrike. So there's that.
The rematch against
Rosenstrike?
Rosenstrike.
I thought him and Lewis were gonna go at it. Was that a thing? I think
Overeem
that
and
was
Lewis?
the plan.
I guess Lewis keeps bitching.
No,
so.
no, Lewis and Rosenstrike.
Oh,
Yeah.
who is? Lewis just won, right? He just beat Olenek, right?
Yes.
Okay. He doesn't have
And
anything
then
planned.
Rosenstrike just beat.
Lost
Oh, he did. To
Ngannou. He got knocked out
No,
by
he
Ngannou.
he,
That was
ju-
his
he
last
just
he
beat
fought
JDS.
against-
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
Thank you. JDS.
He
That's right.
TKO'd JDS.
Yes,
For
right?
like
Okay.
JDS's like 3rd or 4th knockout in
Yeah.
a row.
Yeah.
Getting knocked out, getting
Yeah.
finished.
You're
I don't think Overeem lost his last one, by the way.
No, he lost
Right.
to Walt. He beat Walt
Oh,
Harris.
that's
Beat
right.
Walt
Yeah,
Harris.
okay.
Beat Walt
I knew he
Harris,
had a
that's right.
win last.
So it was the fight before that. So he finished Olenek, then he got finished like in the last 4 seconds of the 5th round by Rosenstrike last year.
Yeah.
And then this year he's got 2 fights.
Walt
and he
and-
finished both of them. Yeah, Walt Harris and Augusto.
You know, and he was number 5
Damn.
going into this fight.
Yeah.
I think here's
I
what
wouldn't hate that
here's
Lewis fight.
here's the road for Alistair from here. If getting a title before he retires is the thing, give him either Ngannou or Blades because he lost to both of those guys. Have him get one of those back, and then he fights the champ. Unless
I'd rather see him fight Blade so he doesn't lose his face.
Yeah. But yeah, assuming Francis and Stipe are going to fight,
Dude,
Blades
they fucking have to.
Blades and Alistair makes sense.
Yeah, I'm with you, Zach. If Francis and Stipe doesn't happen, what the fuck are we doing?
Stipe
John
sounds a little
Jones.
ducky.
What are
John
we doing?
Jones and Stipe.
Stipe's being a little ducky.
John
You
Jones.
see, they asked Alistair if he'd fight John Jones to welcome him.
He said
to,
he'd love to.
heavyweight.
Yeah,
And he said
he'd
he'd
love
do it.
to.
How about
'Cause they used to train together, I guess.
what's his name? Fuck.
I don't know.
WWE.
Brock Lesnar
Brock Lesnar, who is now a
for
free
Alistair
agent.
Overeem.
Who is now a free agent, comes back, and that is John Jones' heavyweight debut. He fights Brock
There is
Lesnar.
talks of that. But
There was talk of that. That'd be
Not
big
that,
money.
Not that it makes sense as far as like former champ, undefeated.
But it also
fighting
doesn't make
Brock
sense for him to
Lesnar,
fight
who
Stipe for a title.
Yeah.
in MMA.
If he doesn't have a title, if he was still the light heavyweight title holder and you were saying he was going for a second title, fine.
I
Have him
agree.
fight Stipe. But if he
100%.
vacated, it makes no sense to have him walk right in and fight for a title.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
'cause he's not the
undefeated,
champ.
technically,
Technically.
yeah, greatest of all time versus greatest heavyweight of all time. I feel like.
I don't.
Let me put it this way: if Francis and John are ready at the same time, John is getting the fight. I'd bet my left nut on that.
No.
Do you think that's what's going to happen? Which obviously you do, but do you think that's what should happen?
Do I think that's what should happen? No.
No.
I think all these guys in heavyweight are getting fucked right now.
Yeah.
Francis, Blades, Alistair's right there now too.
Yep. Lewis coming
Yeah,
off a big win.
Lewis is right there. Like
Yep.
all four of those guys deserve a title shot,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'd like to see fucking Brock Lesnar. I hope that he can talk with the UFC and get in there
How
and be
soon?
ready by like early next year. Early
Testing
next year.
pool though.
February, March next year, John Jones, Brock Lesnar at heavyweight. March.
When's the last time he even fought in WWE?
I
Brock
don't know when
Lesnar.
his contract just ended. I
Yeah,
know that.
somewhat
When he
recently.
last, yeah, I like your quotes. When he last fought,
Oh,
when he
because
last performed.
if he's not like
I don't
in
know.
training for a show with WWE, is he using? You know what I mean?
Oh, good point. I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
he's not. I'm sure because he obviously he knows way ahead of time when his contract is
Right.
finishing. So I'm sure he probably gets off the juice with enough because he's done
That's
it
what I
before. He's done it
mean,
multiple times
yeah.
before. So the guy knows what he's doing. I'm sure he knows I need this much time to get the shit out of my system
Yeah,
so I can.
true.
Pass
I also
the-
don't think
pass
that
the
it's like
tests and-
anabolic steroids. I think it's just PEDs.
He's taking shit that's illegal for the
He's
UFC.
taking, like,
as far as the UFC testing pool.
Probably like HGH or whatever.
Oh,
Maybe,
yeah.
dude. He's
Oh, TRT.
Well, it's like the
Even-
shit that doesn't,
Yeah,
like
so-
that your
I don't know,
body
man.
makes anyway, and you just give yourself more of it.
Yeah,
testosterone.
yeah.
Testosterone replacement. Yeah.
It's like whatever.
That's what
Something like
Vitor
that.
was on.
Yeah,
when
he was.
Vitor was fucking jacked. Vitor.
Joe Rogan said he's like, we should just
Uber.
let these older monsters just let them take all the
Fuck
fucking
yes.
testosterone they want. It's a natural thing your body produces. Just let them shoot it up and go at it. Like, why the fuck not?
Inject them like fucking horses.
Sure, dude. Let's
Just
go.
whatever.
All fucking day. You know what else I
And then
heard
when
though
they're done,
about?
you just take them out back and shoot them. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Take him to the glue factory.
All right, they're not winning no more.
Oh.
Sorry, BJ Penn.
Oh no, the
Oh.
bouncer did that. Ryan Hall helped.
Yeah.
All right, who else?
Got
on,
your
who
ankle.
else on the card?
Who's
we
the
got?
big? Who's the guy that Ryan Bader beat to get the title when they're in Bellator? Fedor Emelianenko.
Yes.
Oh,
And Fedor beat Chael, and then Bader beat Fedor. So they were talking about Brock Lesnar maybe going to Bellator
and fighting
Fedor.
Fedor.
So Fedor versus Brock Lesnar.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool too.
That'd be cool.
I feel like either one of those are millions of dollars for
Yeah,
Brock right
yeah.
there. He can fight a one fight contract and either go to the UFC and fight John Jones or go to Bellator and fight Fedor.
True.
Be fucking awesome. I'd love both those fights. It'd be
John
sick.
Jones would pay more.
John Jones is paying more versus anyone, pretty much.
Yeah, but I feel like Bellator. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the numbers. But Bellator seems like, as far as like fighters go, and for kind of like the feeling
Yeah,
you get from
pay-
what guys say is they
The
get
fighters
paid
getting
more for what
paid
they're
more in
worth
Bellator, yes.
At Bellator, yeah. So
As
they're a
far
little
as
more
like
fair with their
numbers
payment.
wise, that'd be one of your highest pay per views, though.
Oh,
John
for sure.
Jones and Brock Lesnar, because
Yeah.
you know that'd be the top of it.
That'd be insane.
Yeah,
I would love that fight.
Yeah, that'd be super.
You would think that
that's funny though
If it goes
because
to
it
the first
wouldn't be.
forget it.
they'd have to be the headliner, but it obviously wouldn't be for a belt. But you're
No,
going to
of
make it a
course not.
pay-per-view. So you'd have a pay-per-view
Just like they did the BMF
with
belt.
no title fights.
They could make a
Yeah.
new type of BMF belt, maybe.
No, don't do that again. That's stupid. That would ruin
I
it.
don't even know what you. What the fuck?
It's for nothing.
Yeah,
It's
just a
just for
belt.
nothing.
How about
Yeah.
a statue?
Ooh.
A medal?
A statue of what? You get...
I don't know.
Get
I
a
don't
nice
even know.
crisp high five.
yeah,
No
right.
idea.
That's how you get one of DC's Olympic medals.
That'd be interesting, though. I would say Jones wins that. If it goes through the first round, Jones all day.
Yeah.
Kind of wonder, like, could Brock do with Jones' wrestling? Because that's what Brock did.
He'd
Like,
be
he's a
stronger
Yeah.
than John
I'm
Jones
curious
by
what
a
John
lot.
is, because John is obviously going
He'd outweigh
to
him
fight
by
at-
40 pounds.
Oh yeah, but Jones he's gonna fight at heavyweight at some point. I'm
225 though, probably.
I'm wondering, is he gonna even look any different? Is he gonna look bigger?
He's
Is
gonna
it
look-
be noticeable. Put it that way.
Well, okay, you know who his brothers are, correct?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he has 3 NFL brothers,
Yeah.
2 NFL brothers, 3 football playing brothers.
Right.
But either way, so huge guys. I think he's going to look more like Chandler Jones. If you know what Chandler Jones looks like, the defensive end for the Cardinals.
Yeah. Off the top of my head.
That's what he's going to look like. He's going to be more stacked on, I bet. I mean, Brock Lesnar is going to look like a defensive, like, tackle,
He's gonna look like a Minnesota
where he's
Viking.
just huge.
He's gonna look like
That's
Brock
true.
Lesnar.
Yeah, where he's
He's
just
got
thick.
such a weird build. He's just like a V.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder what Lesnar's reach is.
I don't know.
Can't imagine it's very far.
I'm gonna look that up now.
I don't know.
Super curious.
Honestly,
Probably,
I'm not even
I want to
sure.
say not very much.
I'm not even sure how tall he is. What, he's 6'1"? 6.
No, he's like 6'5".
He's tall.
Oh,
as
is he
fuck.
that
He is
big?
huge.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, Brock Lesnar is a monster. He is a monster.
He has
Yes.
an 81-inch reach.
Get out.
Oh wow.
He's got
That's
a big-
longer
oh,
than
he's got a
John
big
Jones.
fucking-
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
84 for John,
84.
right?
He's
That's
such
right.
a fucking monster.
Yeah, he is a monster. That's probably the closest reach advantage
He
that
is.
John Jones has ever had, though.
Um,
Because Reyes probably isn't that long. Come on, Reyes.
he's 6'3".
You don't think Reyes is that long?
6'3".
Reyes was 6'5".
Yeah,
I'm sure he probably had like a nice 80-something inch reach.
think so.
Yeah.
Tiago.
Speaking of the fucking freak that Lesnar is, why did
Reyes'
the
reach
Vikings
is-
cut him?
Reyes' reach is 77
I wasn't that
inches.
great at football.
By the way, Reyes 77-inch reach.
77.
So yeah,
Have you
pretty
seen
good fucking reach here.
Yeah.
Have you seen Aaron Donald, the defensive tackle for the Rams?
No.
Like, that's why they cut Brock Lesnar. It's because you have guys that look like Aaron Donald that are the same size as Brock Lesnar but have like fucking 12 packs
Oh yeah.
instead of his like little pooch of flab that he has on top of all of his muscle.
I don't know, man. He's
Dude,
I don't
Dude.
know. He's pretty
Okay.
fucking jacked.
nope.
I'm
No.
looking at him right now.
Okay, well, hold on.
He's got flab, but he's definitely got
Yeah, well,
abs.
hold on.
Oh, you're saying in comparison?
Yes.
Okay.
Saying Aaron Donald would eat his children.
I mean, this is obviously a little young. This is when he's probably on the juice and stuff, but Jones versus Lesnar. Oh, there it is. Oh boy, that'd be interesting as fuck. You guys see the card for next weekend?
It's Watterson versus Hill.
Watterson Hill. That's actually a cool fight.
Yeah, I
That
like
should be
Angela
very
Hill.
interesting.
I like Angela Hill a lot. I thought she won her last fight
Okay.
against Gedalia.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just for the record. Aaron Donald, the eater of children.
Is he 6'5"?
No, he's only like 6'1" or 6'2", but he's really fast too, which is the
Yeah.
problem.
What
Get him in
position?
Madden and he's like a 90 speed. Defensive tackle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that the same position that Myles Garrett plays?
Garrett's a defensive end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a little bit slimmer normally.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, but he's got the love
he definitely
handles.
doesn't have the
He's got the handles.
the
So his
ab-
lady
the
has something to
ab
hold on to.
physique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His sweet little lady has something to hold on to.
That's more of a V. I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, that's
I don't disagree.
That's
with
a little
you, but,
better.
Like,
That's a little better.
Pretty good fucking shape. He's in better shape than you'd think for a giant fucking guy.
Well, yeah, no.
But that's
every
when he's
time
in WWE, probably on the juice.
But every time
but
I
still,
see him
he's pretty.
in these UFC fights, like, I don't want to say never or even like often doesn't like gas out, but I'm always surprised he doesn't gas out because sometimes he is just like ruthless for the first like 3-4 minutes of those fights where he's chasing dudes down, he's tackling them to the ground, he's all over them with ground and pound, and then just moves on to the second round, moves on to the third round. You're just like, Jesus Christ, how is this dude still going? He's huge.
Here's a legitimate one. So this is him weighing in at a UFC event. So.
Okay, there we go.
Oh fuck yeah, no, that's pretty good. That's pretty.
The
good.
other dude definitely better physique, no doubt. I mean, comparison, but he definitely. Just the pouch thing,
that's Brock Lesnar.
The other guy definitely looks.
That's Brock Lesnar with 5% body fat. I think Aaron Donald is probably just like 1.2.
Paint.
Like,
that's the
thing.
different human.
Yeah.
As crazy as Brock Lesnar is, the other guy,
You can paint Lesnar red like the Kool-Aid Man. He'll bust through that wall.
Yeah, probably.
Who's gonna eat my children?
Oh yeah.
Earth and fucking cinder blocks.
Oh, we'll see. That's the worst part is that he'd bust through the wall and try and stop Aaron Donald, and Aaron Donald will throw him right out of the way because that's what he does to 300-pound linemen every single Sunday during the football season.
True.
I've never seen this guy play, really.
Dude, it's gross.
I need to watch him now. You pull up like a highlight reel or something.
Well, he plays for the Rams, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Rams were good a couple years ago. They were in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Yeah.
That was the worst Super Bowl ever. The Rams and the Patriots. The lowest scoring game I've seen in my lifetime, I think. It was like 6-9 was the final score.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, 6-9.
Yeah.
Do we have any other mention-worthy fights on that card?
Sex stuff.
Sex stuff. Okay.
Nothing else on that card, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know about Zach. I got nothing else though.
Anything
Next
else
weekend,
happen?
Dude, there's not much to talk about, really.
Who was the
for me anyway?
Pereira was the third to last fight.
Yes.
What was the co-main?
It was
That was OSP.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
And then Overeem, and then talk about De La Rosa losing.
Don't switch to Verizon. Actually, I have Verizon. It's
Kelleher getting his win. That was good. Yeah, I think we hit them all.
Okay. Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah, Michelle Waterson and Angela Hill. That's the main event. And then we got Roxanne Modafferi's fighting Andrea KGB Lee.
Oh, nice.
Which, cool, I guess. Ed Herman's fighting Mike Rodriguez. Billy Quarantillo fighting Kyle Nelson. Ottman Azitar fighting Kama Worthy. Kama Worthy's fighting on the card.
Comma.
Oh, Kama Worthy.
Apostrophe.
Yeah, pretty good.
He had that nice win over your boy, Angry Bob.
That's right. That was good.
Oh, that was fake.
Fake news.
Bob won that one, too. Bob's gotten screwed like three times in a row.
That dirty weed head.
Well, he submitted him. So.
Did he submit him?
Yeah, Kama Worthy submitted him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you're right. So we didn't get screwed on that one.
At least. Does he only have? This is only gonna be his third fight in the UFC.
Worthy? I think.
Yes.
He finished Devontae Smith.
That was his first one.
And then finished Devontae Smith TKO. Did he knock him out, or was it just TKO?
It was
Can't remember.
It was like a knockout. He got him out.
Knockout.
Yeah.
And then submitted Pena. And now he's got Ottman as Atar.
Oh shit!
I don't know anything about that fucking guy.
This guy Ed Herman is fighting Mike Rodriguez. Sleepy Mike. He just had a sick knockout against who cares? He's a loser. But yeah, he had him in a nice clinch, and he just got him with an elbow and just like put him out.
Dude, those short elbows are so fucking scary when you see those hit.
Yes. The light heavyweights always get them too.
Yeah.
Like Vulcan got it on Jimmy Manuwa.
Yeah, I see a lot of those.
It's Marcin Prachnio. It was on the Edgar Manoz card.
Oh, okay.
So not
so
that
recently,
long ago.
very recently. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so for some reason on UFC.com, there's only 2 fights. They don't show me anything else. Kyle Nelson and Billy Quarantino and Michelle Waterson and Angela Hill. And that's it.
Interesting.
Apparently that's all they give a fuck about.
Yep. So
everybody else drop out or what?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Oh, Tyson Nam is fighting Matthew Christopher. His name is too long to fit the rest of it.
Sweet.
Oh, the prelims there. Yep.
He'd have one of those football
The
jerseys.
Steamroller Frivola.
Oh,
It's fighting
Matt
Frank
Frivola?
Camacho and Brian Barberina's fighting Anthony Ivy.
hey,
Who?
It's Matt Schnell that Tyson Nam is fight. I don't know why it says Matthew Christopher Schnell, but it's Matt Schnell. I like that guy. He's got
As
really
opposed
good
to, like,
boxing and really good jiu-jitsu.
Matthew Andrew
You talking about
Schnell.
who?
Matt Schnell, the guy that
Matt Schnell.
Tyson Nam is fighting. Matt
I
Schnell.
don't see Tyson Nam. Oh, okay, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Matt
I don't
Schnell.
see
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah. Dude, and then Julia Avila is fighting Sajar Eubanks.
Yes.
Dude, the prelims are better
Yeah,
than the fucking main card right now.
I think it's because
Frivola fighting Roosevelt Roberts fighting Steamroller Frivola.
Ooh, Roosevelt
Bobby
Roberts.
Green's fighting Alan Patrick.
Oh, there's Brock Weaver
Bobby Green.
versus
Yeah, Brock
Frank
Weaver.
Camacho.
Frank Camacho.
Yeah,
Brock
Weaver like dropped out and just like moved a week later, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that weird?
Weaver's a crazy dude.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good fight. And then Bam Bam Barberina. That's cool. I like him.
Dude, yeah.
Bam Bam Tuivasa.
Sabina
I feel like
Mazo.
some of these dudes need to move up to the main.
Seriously, maybe.
Nah.
Damn, that's a nice looking.
Oh, Frank Camacho. Remember his last fight?
No.
Justin Guitar Hero James knocked him out in like fucking 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Frank was like a minus 300 favorite. He got knocked out in like 30 seconds.
Oh, I almost sent it to you guys. I'm trying to think of who the fuck it was. I had a title fight last night in UFC 4. It was a 3-second flying knee knockout.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You beat Jorge's record,
Yeah,
huh?
I beat it.
Oh, that's who. I was trying to think who the fuck. Yeah, Bobby Green's on a roll right now. He's got 2 fights this year already. 2 wins.
Lando Venata and
Yeah.
Lando
the Carpenter.
Clay Guida.
Carpenter.
Clay Guida and Lando Venata.
All
Now
right,
he's getting
Bobby.
this-
Looking
now
forward
he's
to
getting
seeing you, Bobby.
I don't know who the fuck Alan
Damn
Patrick
it, Bobby.
Off the top of my head, Alan Patrick. He's 37 years old.
Yeah, no idea.
Alan
He's actually-
Patrick
looks like
Cummings.
He's been fighting the UFC for a while now. He's 15-2. His last fight was in 2018. He got finished by Scott Holtzman.
Yeah.
Before that, he hadn't fought since 2016.
Sweet.
He beat Stevie Ray, won a decision over
Vaughn.
Stevie Ray. Damian Brown, decision.
Scott Holtzman. You know him. The victim of one of 8 spinning back fist knockouts in the UFC.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Benjamin Neal.
Yeah, so, man, he's only got 3 fights since 2016. So that's probably why his name's not standing out to me. When you fight 3 times in 4 years, it's hard to be recognizable.
He might be Kamaru Usman.
What?
Come on.
No, Usman's got more fights than that.
Oh, wait, he has 5 in 3 years.
Right.
That's a good. I really like Roberts versus Frivola. That's a good fight.
That's a cool one,
a
too.
fun one.
Dude, the prelims are
Steamroller
legit as fuck.
Frivola.
That's so many fun fights. Not to say that there's
Well, my
terrible fights in
prelim
the
is
main
one
card,
fight, and then
there's-
my main card is 1 fight, so I don't know what to tell you.
Here you
Yeah.
go, man. Here's the prelims. You can take a look.
No, I want to be surprised when they get there. It's like Christmas morning.
Right?
It's like, oh, they're fighting?
Right? Yeah, it's a nice
should
fucking...
we pick some wins for these?
yeah,
Some
man.
winners.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. You want to start the main?
The main event?
Angela Hill, Michelle Watterson.
Watterson.
I'd like to see Hill win.
Okay.
Do I think she'll win? Actually, you know
You'd
what?
like to see Hill win?
I'd like to see her win, yeah.
Watterson win.
I think Hill's going to win. I'd
Yeah.
like to see Watterson win.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's hot.
I was going to
She
say,
is
at
hot.
first, because of
And
the...
Hill is not.
Randomly, just to throw us way off base for a second, speaking
Hill
of
just wins.
randomly hot UFC fighters, did you see Paige Van Zandt talking about how her husband has COVID
No.
and how now she's like super sick, even though she tested negative, I guess, but she's been like super sick for the last few days.
Damn.
And he got tested positive a month ago and supposedly like still feels like garbage.
Mr. Vanderfort.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Sometimes
Austin
that shit,
Vanderford.
it affects everyone differently. That's
That's
why
crazy.
That's why we don't know what the
Well,
fuck's
that's the
going on with
craziest
this
thing.
disease, because
You talk about like
everyone so differently.
2 people that are in like the top, and I mean, I guess there's a lot of professional athletes, but you want to talk about people that are in like the top 1%
They are in peak
of
physical
shape.
condition as far as the human race goes. Yeah, as far as human beings, they're
And to have a guy be like, "Oh yeah, no, a month later I
Mm-hmm.
still feel like shit." Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking
That is
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
Who
So
knows? He might
back
have
to
had some
it.
like underlying respiratory thing. that
Yeah,
you didn't even know
no, isn't
about,
that
you know,
crazy
like,
too?
people are
Yeah,
walking
you've seen
around
that with
shit
a
all
lot
the
of
time and
people.
don't even know about it, and then
Yeah.
that shit gets in there, and boom.
Oh,
it
dude, I
triggers
got
it.
I got told that I had fucking asthma like 10 years ago, and I'm like, dude, I don't think I have asthma. I've never like had an inhaler in my life.
Huh.
But Yeah, I
Doc
tested.
told you had asthma?
Yeah, I tested like positive for asthma, whatever. They had me do like a breathing test.
A breathing thing?
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh no, you have asthma." I'm like, "I don't think so."
Probably need to smoke some more weed.
Well, that's what I mean. I think that's just what it is. My lungs are just filled with the sticky icky.
It's like, nah, dude, I just smoked 3 times today. That's why I'm.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Smoked
like
the
half
blunt on the way
asleep,
over here,
like
Doc. I don't know
I'm
what
not
you
into
did.
breathing right now, Doc.
Right? It
I
does
just
it
don't
automatically,
feel like it.
and it works just fine. So
It works just fine.
I don't even got to think about it.
I don't run anymore, okay? Don't do cardio.
I press X really fast when I'm playing GTA.
I
That's
do
all my
left click,
running.
left click, right click, right
Right.
click, left click, left click, right click.
Yeah, no, my cardio's maxed out in UFC 4. No, I know what I'm doing.
I maxed out my trophies, bro. Got them
Yeah.
all.
I don't know what I got.
100%.
You guys gonna play the new Tony Hawk?
Oh, I already bought it.
You got
I'm
it?
considering.
Hell yeah.
You got the collector's edition with the
Sweet.
skateboard?
No.
Or the deck? No.
No, I didn't go all out like Spooch.
Yeah.
Like the Spoochinator.
It is pretty dope.
Oh, it
Nice-
looks sweet.
Nice deck.
It
looks
looked awesome. I saw him do the unboxing on it. I was like, oh, fuck, I should have got one of those.
Walked
Who did the
Birdman.
unboxing?
Eric Spooches.
Oh, Eric did? He did
Yeah.
the unboxing?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Oh, I don't even know if it was like a
Was it
legit
Instagram or
unboxing
Facebook?
thing. It was on Facebook,
That's why I didn't see it.
I think.
If you ask him real nicely, he might let you touch his deck. If you ask real nicely.
That's great. I'll ask him. For sure, I'll ask him.
But yeah, I think Angela Hill will win that fight.
Cool, man.
I hope she does.
Fuck
I,
yeah.
I like her. She fights a lot. She's doing well. I thought she beat
Yeah.
Claudia Gadelia, but the
I did
judges
too.
saw that.
I was okay with that. I like Claudia. She's fun.
I think we mentioned it last time, but DC said something about that where he thought he lost the fight, but said straight up in the interviews, like afterwards, like knowing the judging, he's like, thought I had a chance.
Yeah, that's so funny.
The way the judges have been lately, like,
It's so
I don't know.
true. It's so true.
He's like, I thought he won too, but never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Absolutely.
I could have walked out of there champ.
True.
Could have retired to
Very well
champ.
could have.
All right. Kama Worthy versus Ataman Azaitar. He's undefeated.
Who?
This Ataman Azaitar.
Who?
Yeah, I don't
Azatar,
know.
the last airbender.
Yeah.
Azatar.
I'll take Kama Worthy just because I know who he is.
Yeah, me too. Worthy.
Apostrophe.
Worthy, baby.
Worthy.
What else we got? Next one.
Roxanne versus Andrea KGB Lee.
Give me the
Give me a
KGB.
KGB.
Yeah, KGB.
Probably the gentle
Oh,
warrior. will
Modafferi
not
can
get this one.
surprise you for sure. She's
Yeah,
got
no.
some serious skills.
She surprised me against Macy Barber with how good she is, and then
Yeah.
she blah, and then she
proceeded to.
surprised
you,
me with
bro.
how just terrible she was in her last fight.
Yeah, it did not look great.
I was just like, you motherfucker.
That was
Pretty sure I bet on
Jennifer
her in her
Maia.
last
Maya,
fight.
no.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And
Yeah,
then
KGB.
Maya's fighting for a title, right?
Yeah, she beat
Yep.
Joanne Calderwood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Calderwood
That's
passed
so
on.
sad.
Then we got
So
Ed
Jojo.
Herman versus Mike Rodriguez. I'll take
Who?
Mike just for recency bias.
Yeah.
But
Who?
We
Who?
also saw
Who?
Ed Herman fight
Who?
in Rochester.
Mike Jones?
Who?
No.
Mike
Who?
Jones.
Jones. Who?
Jones.
Jones.
I'll take Herman because we saw him fight in Rochester.
Short fuse.
Pereira?
Next.
Billy Quarantillo versus Kyle Nelson.
Hey, that one's on mine.
Quarantillo. Give me Quarantillo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Billy. I think he might win.
Billy Quarantillo.
Oh.
Quarantine.
Matt Schnell versus Tyson Nam.
Dropping the
Tough
name.
one.
I think I'm going to take Schnell for that one.
Nam
Schnell.
Barbarino.
Give me Schnell.
Nah, give me the Nam.
All right. Julia Avila versus Soraya Eubanks. Definitely Eubanks. Right?
Yeah,
Sajara?
Eubanks.
Gotta go with
Yeah,
Sajara.
Sajara
Sajara
Eubanks.
Eubanks all day.
The
Yep.
Steamroller and Roosevelt.
Rivola.
Give me Roosevelt.
Give me Roosevelt Roberts. I
Yeah,
agree, man.
Skinny dude.
I will
Yep.
also take him.
Yeah,
Roosevelt.
all skin and
nice.
bones, but I have faith.
Yep.
And here, my pick, Bobby Green versus Alan Patrick.
Bobby Green.
Alan Patrick.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You gonna take Alan Patrick?
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
He's got 2 first names, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he does.
Yeah.
Fucking Ricky Bobby over here.
It's hard to bet against guys with 2 first names.
That's right. If you ain't first, you're last. That's their motto.
Damn right.
Wake up in the morning and piss excellence.
That's right. cocaine and waffles and such. Mm-hmm. Brock Weaver versus Frank Camacho.
Give me Brock.
Camacho.
I'll take Camacho.
Yeah, I was fighting on that one.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Camacho's just, he's 22-9. Brock is 15-5. So
yeah. Brock me like a hurricane.
That's a good one. All right, Barberina versus Anthony Ivy.
Bam, bam, Barberina.
Yes, I also
Bam, bam, bam.
I hope he wins, man.
Bam,
I always hope he wins.
Tell him Bam, Bam.
Yeah.
Oh, Bam, Bam.
I think he trains at King's MMA with Calvin Gastelum. I think that's where Barberina's out of.
Word.
Calvin Fatsalem.
And then the last one is Sabrina Mazo versus Justine Quiche.
Give me Mazo.
Yeah.
Oh, no, let me eat some quiche.
All right. Yep. So that's our card for this coming Saturday.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Lucky Number 11?
Oh, yeah.
Slevin?
That was pretty good.
Yes, Slevin.
No.
It just randomly popped in my head the other day, and now I just really want to watch it.
That was that dude's name. Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
Josh Hartnett.
That was
Morgan Freeman. Lucy Liu. Bruce Willis. It's quite the cast.
Lucy Liu?
Lucy Liu.
Is there an actress named Lucy Liu?
You didn't know that?
Her name's
No.
Lucy
Charlie's
Liu.
Angel.
Yeah, Charlie's Angels, bro.
Lucy Liu.
Lucy
Asian
Liu,
chick?
yeah. Asian.
Super hot.
Oh, I know who
Lucy
she is
Liu,
now.
African chick.
African chick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty sure she's Middle Eastern. Lucy Liu.
Yeah, makes sense.
The chick with the hair?
I don't know.
She does
Sounds
have
German.
hair.
Huh.
She does have hair.
Got a pretty Swedish name there. Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu. All
She
right.
might be from Iceland.
I never knew. Lucy Liu.
Remember me?
KGB Lee.
Just curious if you guys saw that movie. Popped into my head, and I'm like craving to watch it now, but I don't know how to get it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sure
have
it's
to Figure it
somewhere.
out. Stream it. Somehow.
Everything's streaming somewhere.
Everything's streaming somewhere right now.
Yep.
Goddamn right.
Somewhere over the
Somebody
rainbow.
once told me the world is gonna roll me.
I ain't the sharpest.
What do you guys got
tool in
going
the
on?
shed.
What do you want to talk about?
Khamzat Chimaev.
Kamzat.
You see, they who'd they schedule him against?
Gerald Mearshart and
Yeah.
Damian Maia right after.
And then they
apparently.
schedule him against
they
Damian
scheduled
Maia.
his next two fights, which
Yeah.
is strange.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, also,
How do you do that?
do you remember when he fought his first fight and then he fought like 10 days after that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His first fight was 185.
Yep.
Then the next was 170. Gerald Mearshart's at 185 and Damian's
Maia's
at 170. So it's very interesting.
Okay.
Can
They're
they
utilizing the
technically-
fuck
can
out of
they
that, dude.
technically do that?
Yeah. I don't
Is there
see
a
why
date
not.
for both fights?
I don't
Or they're
know.
just
Oh,
talking
probably
about it?
not. No, but
Because like if he gets injured or something,
Yeah,
like or if he
right.
loses, they're just like, you're gonna beat Mearshart, you know. So we'll just put you against Maia
Everybody
after
beats
that
that
6
guy.
days later. I like Mearshart. He's actually pretty fucking good.
that's what I mean. That's why I'm kind of surprised that they're just like,
Yeah.
meh,
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
Yeah,
It's like
it was weird.
it's a tough fucking fight for anybody.
Yeah.
Brandon Chimaev.
I feel like you'd more think
Dominant
that he
in
was
his
going to
two
walk
fights.
over the top of the like 42-year-old Damian Maia at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good. He's obviously still good, but
handles Damian Maia.
That's what I
in my
mean.
opinion.
if he just blitzes Maia, he's going to like TKO him in the first minute and a half of that fight.
His wrestling, his control, his strength, every fucking thing he does is so dominant and just so. What's the word I'm looking
And
for?
see, the
Just
thing is the guys
perfect.
He smashes
Just fucking
people.
perfect.
Well, the guys that fight, the guys that have wrestled, like legit wrestled Ben Askren would tell you that he's ridiculously strong.
Sure.
And so the fact that like him and Maia were just like scrambling around on the ground tells you how strong Damian Maia is. But
Sure.
Chimaev has got to be like naturally, 20 pounds heavier than Damian Maia? He looks huge compared
He's a
to Maia.
big dude. He's just got a different build. I would say to exactly what you're talking about right now. I would say there's a fine line between strength and technique. I don't think Ben Askren is like weak by any means compared to like your average professional fighter, but the strength factor with Chimaev I feel like is like above and beyond Maia or Ben Askren, and his technique, his skill is, at least from what we've seen from him already, fucking nuts.
Well, I
It's
wouldn't
insane.
say his skill's better than either of those guys, though.
I
You're
don't know.
talking top of the food chain.
We gotta see him more, obviously. Maybe
You're
he's
talking
not there yet. But
top of the food chain wrestling and top of the food chain
He
jiu-jitsu.
outstruck his two opponents 190-2.
Well, okay, but that's striking.
No, on the ground. We're talking ground and pound. It
Yeah.
was like mostly like ground and pound. He took 2 shots.
Yeah.
And he just dominated.
You feel like if he just sits on top of Maya and just starts raining punches, Maya doesn't catch one and snap his arm off?
Could happen.
Well, Maya maybe is wrestling, but his jiu-jitsu obviously is... almost no one compares. Probably the best in
Just
the weight
about.
class, I would say.
Yeah.
I think probably the best jiu-jitsu at 170 pounds.
Right now,
Danny
yeah.
Maya, right?
Who else are we talking about up there?
Right. I guess.
Let's see.
I guess Woodley or Usman. You know, their wrestling is obviously.
Oh,
phenomenal.
wrestling, yes.
He beat
Jiu-jitsu,
Usman,
though.
beat
Nobody's
Damian
got
Maya,
better
Kobe
jiu-jitsu than
Covington,
him.
wrestler. Dude, a lot of wrestlers 170 pounds. Now that we're just
Chiesa.
rattling them off.
Nate Diaz.
Chiesa, dude, he's a grappler.
He's got some good jits, but not Damian Maya jits.
no, not
Diaz?
even close, man.
Either one of the Diaz's.
Uh,
Both black belts.
Yeah, true.
I know. And they have been black
Chiesa's
belts
probably
for
a
a
black
long
belt,
time.
isn't he?
I'm sure he is.
It's got to be.
I'm sure he is.
But it's a different kind. He's got a different type of grappling and wrestling technique.
RDA.
And like,
And
RDA
see, this is
too,
like a
man.
funny person
Fuck.
to like listen to on this type of stuff. But I remember hearing Freddie Prinze Jr. talk about it on Ariel Helwani, because you'll hear a lot of Hollywood people talk about how they have belts in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But then if you were to actually roll with some of these people, they're terrible, like beyond terrible. And so he kind of said, like, yeah, no, there's blue belts and there's like true blue belts when you're talking about people. So not to say like some of these guys don't really have the belts that you're talking about, but I think there's part of them that, like, if you're a really, really good striker and you start going to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and you're already in the UFC, that they're maybe kind of cranking you up the board a little bit faster than some other people.
Dude?
That's what I mean. I mean,
What is it,
maybe.
like white, blue, purple, brown, black.
White to
Is it?
blue? No. There's
I was going to say, I
few
thought there was
between.
more in between
There's
blue.
yellow, orange, green.
Well,
For
that's
jiu-jitsu?
karate.
No.
Jiu-Jitsu only has like
Jiu-jitsu's just
4
white,
belts.
white, blue.
Is
white,
it really straight to blue,
There's
though?
no way it goes right to
white?
blue.
Yes, white, blue, purple, brown, black.
No way. White
Okay.
right to blue?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I'm sure there's like stripes and shit in different degrees.
Well,
and
yeah,
stuff,
no,
but,
there's-
like,
there's stripes
But those
and
are the
shit,
colors. Like you don't get a color.
There's no
between-
yellow or green or orange.
No.
No, that's karate. Karate has like 9 different colors or whatever the fuck it
Yeah.
is. They're like rainbowed.
Man, they got a lot of different shit. They got yellow and
I
all
feel like
that.
there's got to be a color between white and blue. though. It's
Pretty positive about that.
It seems like a jump because I thought blue was like near the top. But
No. White, blue, purple, brown, black. Because
You know-
Mike just got his brown belt, which is fucking insane to get a brown belt.
Yeah.
And it's like a long time after that to get your black belt.
I was listening to a podcast. I think it was Chaels, and he was talking about
Oh, okay. So no. So there's junior belts. 16 and under, you can go white, gray, yellow, orange, green.
Okay.
Then there's senior belt colors, which is anybody over 16, and it's white, blue, purple, and brown. And then after you get over... No black. And then after you get over 19, then you can get to black belt, black and red, red and white, and then just red. Which is 9 through 10 of like your... That's like the top, I guess.
I think those are your degrees
Yeah.
of black belt.
Right.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
it's still black belt. It's just, I think it's a stripe.
Oh, it's a red belt.
Really?
Yeah, it's a red belt, and it has like a black tag on it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very.
Sweet.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it was Chael was talking about how, like, before they did, like, the whole belt colored system, he said, like, the way back then you used to tell, like, who was really good and who was, like, a beginner.
They just fist fought?
Oh, no, is like, they had the belt, but, like, the more you're obviously rolling around, like, the dirtier your belt got, and that's why the darker
Right.
colored belt you have, the
Isn't that funny?
better you are. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was talking about Derek Lewis, like in a fucking picture of him training jiu-jitsu, and he was like wearing a bright ass white, like brand new, clearly gi. And he's like, "Yeah, about your bags today." He's like, "Yeah,
Sounds about right.
No, it just washes it a lot.
yeah." He's got
Come on,
that
Chael.
good bleach.
Good bleach.
Derek Lewis subscribes to the
Ain't no
I'll turn
watered
your
down
blue belt
shit
to a
around
white
here.
belt with my right hand.
Anything else?
Right hand.
Dustin Poirier, Tony Ferguson, sign on the dotted line, boys.
Let's go.
We need you as your co-main event for 254.
Oh, you know who did sign on the dotted line? Who we're waiting for a opponent for?
Who?
Cannonier.
No, Whitaker's fighting him.
Yeah, but he signed. I didn't see Whitaker sign yet.
Cannonier did sign.
Yeah,
he was like,
yeah.
ready to go.
They're also supposed to be on.
Did you see that he pulled the Darren Till thing? Where he sent a picture of himself signing and it just said Bob or Rob with like a question mark.
Bob?
Yeah.
Robert? Robbie?
And then randomly speaking of that, Darren Till tweeted out like, hey, you want to talk about a name? You want to talk about like a good fight, this, that, and the other thing? I'll welcome Nick Diaz back.
Okay.
At 170?
And said he'll go down to 170
okay.
to fight Nick Diaz.
Till to go back to 170?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, he's young.
Almost,
he's only what 20.
I'm not
He'll be
saying
27
he
or something like
can
that.
Do
Yeah.
it, but like I feel like it's almost. I mean, he knows him. Obviously, he knows himself. Way
And he's
the
fought
fuck
well
better
at
than I do, but, like,
185.
yeah, why would you? Why deplete yourself like that? He's just miserable. That's so much fucking weight for a guy like that. Like, I just don't think it's smart. Especially he's been fighting at 185 and looking fucking great doing it. Why bother?
Yeah.
Who did he just? He
He
fought.
could have won that fight with Rob.
Yeah, he just fought. Yeah, he just
Yeah.
fought. Okay,
Yeah, he
we
could
go.
have won that fight with Rob.
just fought Whitaker.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
interesting,
And proved he's a nasty striker in that division, too.
right?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah, I got nothing else.
Yep.
Unless you guys got some fun shit to talk about.
Just in case you didn't know why we keep talking about Nick Diaz, he made a preliminary cut this weekend or over the past few weeks just to see if he could do it.
Dude, that
and
picture,
looked
man.
really good.
If you guys haven't seen it, just look it up.
Yeah.
Google it or whatever. He looked
Yep.
in phenomenal shape.
I think when you read the photo, it said that he was somewhere between 170 and 180 in the photo. So he'd have to lose a little bit more because I'm sure if they're saying he's between 170 and 180, he's like 177.
179.9.
That's what I mean. Like he's going to be on the heavier side. You don't say that if he's 171.
Right.
So yeah, he'd probably have to lose a little bit more, but
Whatever.
looked really good.
Yeah.
If you're
Dude, I'm
talking
telling you,
about that on a Sunday or whatever, and you're
Yeah.
going to a weigh-in on Friday, and he's only got to lose less than 10 pounds, like
Yeah. Most professional athletes
Jorge
are
did it in 5 hours.
always training. Obviously, they take a little bit of time
Right.
off. Like either any professional athlete, any sport we're talking about, they take some time off when their season's over, or the fight on the fighter side, they take a little bit of time off when their fight is over to recover. But like, they're always training. But the Diaz brothers, I feel like more so than most athletes.
They do triathlons
Yeah,
regularly.
than most athletes of any sport. I feel like they are persistently, constantly, nonstop fucking training, dude. They just
I don't know.
love it. They're just they just live.
Jorge just competed in another professional sport, so.
Oh, the fucking cornhole.
Yup.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know what cornhole is?
Yeah.
Okay. He competed professionally in cornhole. In like a tournament.
How'd he do?
I don't know, honestly.
I
I just know
don't
that he
think-
had a Topps card made of him
Oh,
as a cornhole player.
Dude, I heard something about this.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, what the fuck was it? Cornhole was on, and it got more views than something else.
Like,
and
yeah.
I can't remember
Yeah.
what the thing was.
Probably like,
But it's like they're
a
obviously
baseball
not doing
game that's
too
on
good
ESPN.
No, it wasn't a baseball game. It wasn't baseball or any big. It was something. I don't know if it was like a political thing or like some kind of.
oh, right? The Republican National
Yeah,
Convention.
they use the RNC or the DNC.
Yeah.
One of the two. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, they had professional cornhole got
Got
more
less
views
eyes.
in streaming
That's funny.
than the whichever one
Yeah,
it was.
that
Something
makes
like that.
sense.
It might have been one of those two things. I feel like it might have been a little longer ago than the RNC or DNC
Yeah.
because those were pretty recently.
Yeah.
But it was something like
well,
that.
this was just like 2 weeks ago that he was
Oh.
competing in that.
Yeah, it
so.
wasn't that
Maybe
long
then.
ago,
Might
Yeah.
have been the DNC because I know that was first and the RNC was like last week.
I don't know.
And the DNC was like the
But-
week before. It don't matter.
But either
Either
way.
way. I think it might have been one of those two.
Speaking of Jorge Masvidal,
Yeah.
he may have a rematch coming up in
Yeah.
January.
Yeah,
pretty
we
sure
talked
he
about
we
does
didn't
have
talk
a
about
rematch
that on
coming
the
up.
mic,
Sorta
right?
did.
Not
It was
really.
we kinda opened
I
that
think
a
we
little
just
bit.
kind of glanced over
So
it.
they were going to come
Yeah.
back and fight for the BMF belt again.
In January.
The rematch, which
They've
is
probably
fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully they do it in Vegas.
Yeah. So what, dude? Run down that card you were talking about.
Or on
It-
Fight Island.
Khabib, Gaethje,
Yep.
Tony
and
Dustin,
Poirier,
Tony.
Tony,
Uh,
Kill Gorilla, and Whitaker.
Zabit and Yair.
Zabit Yair.
And Islam versus RDA.
Yes, dude, that
Such a
card.
sick
That is a
card.
dream card right there.
Very much
if you give a flying fuck about MMA whatsoever, that is like a fucking dream card right
You
there.
essentially have a
Make
title
it happen.
fight and 3 number 1 contender fights. Like,
Yeah. How many of them were former champions?
fucking 4.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Tony and Dustin are both former champs.
Yep.
RDA is a former champ, and
Yep.
Rob's a former champ.
Crazy.
Stacked ass card.
Love it. And then Gaethje, and then obviously Khabib holding the actual belt.
Oh yeah, boy. What else do we got here?
You don't think they're gonna put 2 title fights on that card though?
With it like that?
I mean, you don't need to. What's the
Yeah,
point?
you ain't gotta.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, and
Depends. If that's their first fight,
They could move the BMF belt up to that card
no, they won't. That'll be a headliner.
and have they could have that co-main for Gaethje and Khabib.
No, you know what Dustin and Tony would be like if you're like, we're not the fucking co-main. But I guess if you have a second
either
title
one of those
fight,
guys.
on
I actually don't think either one of those guys give a fuck.
I don't know. I don't think they do that.
Yeah.
But if that's the first fight that you're post all this shit, and if you have fans in the building for it, you don't think they'll put another championship fight on there? Put the Valentina Jennifer Maia fight on
Who
there?
says there's gonna be fans though?
That's what I'm saying though. Just throwing it out there
Sure.
if there is.
When do you guys think that shit's coming back? Like actually having fans. In
Well,
dude,
Russia said they have the vaccine, but literally like everybody there was like, I don't want it. They like offered it for free to like all of their
Like in Russia,
essential
like Russian
workers.
citizens?
Yeah. They're like essential
like,
workers,
nah.
and they were all just like, no, we're good.
I feel like,
Like,
we're gonna
I ain't
see
taking
a
that.
lot. I feel like we're gonna see that a lot.
how much trust do the Russians have in their government?
Oh, well,
That's the
Our
question.
government said, "Hey,
none.
we got a vaccine for you
None.
guys right now. Are you taking the vaccine?"
I know somebody who's doing like testing for it. So like, if you saw that like
Really?
there was legit doing like testing and stuff like that,
Of course they're gonna test it. We got
Well,
different
but-
guidelines over here, obviously, but like even in this country, I'm just saying, like I'm just posing the question. Like you would at least think about it. I would. I'd be like,
oh yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
think about it.
And then so like go to Russia. It's like, fuck no. Like
yeah,
I'm
no,
not-
seriously, yeah, exactly.
like 100%.
Well, but
Even
this is
here we're thinking, I don't know.
Yeah.
So over there, of course,
and we're getting into some shit, but
Yeah.
like when you were a kid,
That's
they
fine.
like forced you to I guess forced, but
You had
like
to
to
get
go
your
to school,
vaccines.
you gotta fucking
Yeah.
get your
Exactly.
shots and shit. So when I hear people bitching about it now, I'm like, dude, like
I mean,
it's just what you do so that you can like go to school and shit.
do.
Like,
yeah, it's what you've always done.
I wonder if they
Right,
would
so-
make. I've heard that they
Athletes?
might put just legislation where everyone has to get a vaccine.
Yeah.
Could they?
Yeah.
I don't know. Could they?
That's
could
kind of
they
the stuff that
legally
they're
do
running
that?
into. Well,
Could
as
they
it
just
depends
tell
on what it is.
All citizens, like you all
Citizens?
need to go get. A
No,
shot.
probably not. No, they
Like
probably
only
couldn't.
if you like were, like worked for like a government like.
But in order to
like teachers
do
if
certain
you worked
things,
in like the public sector.
yeah,
or
no,
the
you probably
public
would.
sector,
Yeah,
not private sector jobs, but public
no,
sector.
I imagine teachers
Police
have the same.
officers, fucking firemen, anything
Well,
that was
but yeah,
funded
like-
by government.
You can't be a teacher if like you're not like immunized to mumps or polio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't.
Gavin
be a
got a
teacher.
COVID test.
Yeah.
Nope. Yes. Nope. Fuck. What's today?
Today's Monday,
Labor Day.
The fuck day did she go get it?
Friday.
I don't even know.
Oh, hey, speaking of it being
I don't know.
Labor Day, I have a question for you.
No,
Did they force you to go in today?
No.
Did you volunteer?
No.
Oh, okay. Because the only
Yes.
There's only-
Today's my day off.
right.
So
Well,
then
that's
yesterday was my holiday, and no, I didn't have to go in.
yeah. That's what I was getting
today's
at.
my
Was
holiday. Tomorrow's my day off, and I'm still working.
oh, tomorrow is my day off, and I'm not working. But
Yay!
there's only one person on our 1 o'clock shift that has Mondays off at all, and it's Nicole. And I will not say her last name for privacy reasons. But
yeah, sure. Yeah.
And
Don't.
they
Yeah, we got to
mandated
get
her-
better at not saying last names.
They
We can do first
mandated her
names.
to come in.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they made her. I saw on the schedule they mandated her to come in.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of mail?
Oh, there was a ton.
There was a lot.
There
on
was
Saturday.
Sweet.
so much.
Huh?
Sweet.
There was orange
Yeah,
out
there
the
was a-
ass.
Ton of mail on Saturday.
Yeah.
First
I'm
class
excited
too.
for tomorrow.
Yeah.
All first class. Crazy.
So excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, they're fun with
Yeah.
12 hours. Yeah, you're gonna have
So
fun with that.
excited.
All right, boys, we done? Got anything
Wait,
else
wait,
to talk
no,
about? Anything
no,
fun?
no,
Oh,
no, no,
okay,
no, no.
okay. Just trying to move us on because we're
Usman
pretty much
Burns is official for the December card, 12-12.
dude.
Lamas retired.
Same night as Amanda Nunes versus Megan Anderson. What would you say?
Ricardo Lamas retired.
New champ.
He did he? Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, he retired today.
Damn. He just had such a good win. How old
Forgot
was
about
he?
that, dude.
38, something like that.
I think he's just done. I think
Yeah,
his
he
contract's
doesn't
up and
look that old. He looks like he's
No,
like
he doesn't,
32,
right?
and he's actually
Super
like
young,
38.
yeah,
So
right.
good for him.
By the way, that card, I think we're gonna see both. I think we're gonna see both belts switch hands.
What's that?
I think Megan's beating Amanda, and
No,
I think
she's
Burns is beating Usman.
I think Burns has a much greater chance of beating Usman.
I agree,
for
but I
sure.
still think Megan's gonna win.
No, she's not.
I heard an interesting case for Burns winning, and that is...
Was it the Weasel?
The Weasel?
You listen to the Weasel?
No.
Bro, his breakdowns are fucking fantastic.
Interesting.
He's kind of annoying, but like it's really really good.
I mean, he's called the Weasel. He's got to be annoying.
He's got like a weird. He's got like a.
Probably
way he
sounds like a
talks.
weasel.
I think this might have been Chael again.
Robert Whittaker.
Who was
Like,
saying
he sounds like that
that,
kind of. Whittaker.
he was saying that
Figueredo.
the coach, because they did train together, and then Usman went to go train with Trevor Whitman, I think, over there. Where
Yeah,
he went to
trained with
Denver or
Gaethje.
something like
Trained
that,
Gaethje
right?
for a
Yeah.
few weeks or a couple
And
weeks. Yeah.
and he was saying that like after Kamaru left, that the coach was like, "We want to get that belt back for the gym." And then they're like, they know a guy that could do it, and that's why they were like, Gilbert's the dude, like he's gonna do it. So I'm like, it's really cool. I like that.
Hell yeah.
And like there's one more thing I wanted to touch
That's
on.
weird to say that though, because I mean, it's not like I don't know. It's not like he had bad blood between those two, really.
Oh no, I think he was just like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you don't think that like after the fight, regardless, that Usman would just go back to his old gym? Like that just seems weird.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole reason why he changed gyms, I mean, I guess I understand it, but
I thought he changed gyms because of that fight.
yeah, I don't
did.
know.
That's
I
what
don't know
I
if
mean,
that was
like,
He
I
didn't
thought that was
change
it.
permanently. I think he just moved so
Yeah.
they wouldn't be training together. And he was just
That's what
like,
I thought.
he just was the first one to speak like, hey, I got no problem. I've been kind of
Right.
thinking about training elsewhere for a little while anyway, just to get some different looks and stuff, just to get some more experience with
I guess he
different
has a
guys.
kid, but any of these guys that are like single and like you're making millions of dollars. Like I don't understand why you're not just
Some
like
of them
moving
are.
around training with like anybody you can to like do different shit, get different looks, like any of that stuff.
I guess some gyms, I don't know, it's like a respect thing, and like it's kind of like when TJ left
guess.
Alpha Male, they were all fucking butt hurt.
well, but I
like,
mean, even like you
That's
talk
another thing,
about
the gyms get weird too. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Yeah,
off.
you're
Gyms
good.
get weird though with that stuff. Like when a guy leaves, some of them do, not all of them, but some of the coaches and stuff is like, I think he probably didn't leave on good terms though. TJ's a bit of a
douche.
cock.
yeah, he can be.
Right, yeah. But anyway, go ahead, man. Sorry.
What's the American Top Team? There's just like one in like every major city. So I mean, like, if
true.
you're living in Miami, you're training in Miami, and then after your fight, it's like, oh, I want to go train in fucking Denver. Like, I want to go, like, especially if the fight is somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
You
if
can go
you're,
there ahead of time.
yeah,
a
like,
week
say
ahead
it
of
is
time.
UFC Denver or whatever. I don't even know if they've ever fought there, but you're talking about a mile above sea
I
level.
would
It's
imagine
completely
they fought in
different.
Denver. That's a good fucking question. Now I'm curious.
And there's a lot of fighters that are
yeah,
in Colorado.
Yeah, lots. Yeah.
So, yeah,
I want to say they fought in Colorado, but I don't think it was there. I want to say it was Breckenridge.
Colorado Springs or
Breckenridge. Does that sound familiar? Like they've
Sounds
had
like
fights there?
something. Yeah, dude.
could be.
Do we know where Joe Rogan moved to in
Texas.
Texas?
Oh, I don't know.
Where in Texas? Have we found out yet? Because I'm so fucking
Skinwalker
curious.
Ranch. Actually, I think that's in like Idaho or something like that. You never heard of that?
No.
He did like a whole fucking podcast with those two alien dudes, and that was part of one of the big things on that podcast with those alien guys.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember that?
I do now. Just Skinwalker Ranch
Yeah.
doesn't. I'm not getting that.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
I remember the last thing. This is just like funny to me. So, Chael was talking about Dustin Poirier, and he was saying that if Tony Ferguson wanted to fight him, you know, Dustin's like, Dana's got my number, and Chael's all up, and I'm just like, what does that mean? What does he's got your number? He knows your number mean? It's like, does it mean he knows your cell phone number, or the amount of money you want? And I'm assuming he meant cell phone number.
number.
Chael was jumping to conclusions, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to call Dustin and ask him. He starts calling him live on his show, and it just rings and goes to voicemail. And then he like hangs up, and he's like, guys, if you ever pull this stunt, the person needs to answer or else you look stupid. That was pretty amusing.
Character, man.
Yeah, he's a funny dude. I really enjoy his podcast.
He's
pretty
idiot.
wild.
He laid in. He got heated with Helwani because Helwani he brought up Leon Edwards.
Oh yeah,
and Chow just fucking laid it. It was hilarious. Like he wasn't being a dick, but he was just like, I mean, we can fucking talk about this all day, Helwani. The guy doesn't matter. I know. Is he a great fighter? Sure. He's not. Doesn't have his name up there. So like,
fuck.
what do you want me to say? Stop bringing him up. Stop bringing him up.
Yep.
It was hilarious.
It is true in the end.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Because I'm trying to think. Because the one today was DC and Ariel talking about it. And Ariel brought up 2 other people to fight Nick Diaz. And DC was like, dude, you're leaving out your boy. Like, here you go. Like, give something to your boy. Throw him a bone. Like, he's got nothing.
Oh, Leon, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, you constantly got this guy's name in your mouth, and now you're just leaving him out. Leaving him out of everything. And I can't remember who Ariel said he wanted him to fight him, but
it doesn't matter.
somebody else lower in that top 15.
I just hope Nick comes back. I don't give a fuck who
He's
he fights,
gonna.
to be completely honest.
He's
with you.
gonna.
I just want to see him come back.
He's gonna.
I hope so. I do like the
As long as
Ryan
it's
Lawler
not.
fight, though.
No,
That's
I
awesome.
don't.
I love that. Fuck rankings.
I don't.
Doesn't matter.
I don't.
Anything else?
Randomly, Alistair Overeem said he only has 4 fights left, and that was his first one of the 4, right?
On his contract?
No, he said he's fighting 4 more times, and then he's retiring.
Oh, no shit.
Mhm.
Okay.
That was in an interview, I think, after his last fight.
Makes a
before
lot
this
of
one.
sense. He's been doing it for a long
Yeah.
time.
Dude,
We
dude
already
is
said 4
40.
decades.
3 more fights will bring him into next year. Yeah, I'm
He's
40
fucking
years old.
40, so...
It's a good time to get out. Especially when he's looking good. and
What
still
he's
winning
thinking
fights.
is that he can go in, fight, 1, maybe 2 more times, have the third
get a
one
title,
for the
defend it,
title
and
shot,
retire.
and then maybe be able to defend it.
Yeah.
Depending
I
on
like
the
that, dude.
opponent, though, I think it should... Like I said, in my mind, he just fought down, and he's number 5, so I think he should get a higher opponent next. And then if he beats that guy, it should be for a title. After
Thing
that.
is everybody above him has a fight lined up.
Yeah, I get it, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You got Blades and Ngannou.
Blades doesn't have a fight lined up.
Yeah, Lewis doesn't have a fight lined up.
I
Essentially,
think Blades and Lewis are supposed to have been talking a bunch of shit to each other, though, right?
I thought Rosenstrike was going to get Lewis, though, was the thing.
Oh, is
that
it?
was what the whispers
You know,
I
Blades
heard.
would just wrestle fuck Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis is really good at getting up, though. That's the
Fucking
thing.
baby
True, but
teeth.
dude, Blades, I mean, all his fights, no one.
Lewis
gets
is
up,
really
man.
strong, but Blades is probably stronger.
It wasn't a
I don't know
problem
about
for...
stronger. I would just say, dude, his wrestling is
His
so on
wrestling's
point.
way
He's
better.
a big boy that knows how to use his weight to his advantage.
It wasn't
on
a
top of
problem
his
for
strength.
Francis, though.
And he has baby teeth.
Yeah, well,
Oh, my God, his teeth skeeve me out.
Yeah.
I
Francis
look at
is
them,
like
it's
the strongest dude in the entire UFC.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
certain.
just he's a freak of nature.
Yeah.
He doesn't count.
He doesn't count.
You can't bring him in.
You can't count the
conversation.
Volkswagen.
Right. You can't do it.
I was just trying to think of anybody else who's stronger.
No one.
Past or present, or...
We can go past.
I don't
Probably
know.
hard to
Can't
say.
think of anyone.
Is it all heavyweights?
Yeah.
Are there
I mean,
any?
you can go into light heavyweight if you want, but once you start getting lower and lower, you're
Yeah,
not getting much
in
stronger.
in theory, a
mean,
light
Yoel-
heavyweight wouldn't be stronger,
255, 260
Yoel.
pound behemoth.
but stronger than Ngannou?
I don't know.
Hell
Just throwing it out there.
Even Yoel.
Just trying to think of
walking
strong
around
dudes.
Like 210 pounds, 205 pounds. I don't know, man.
Brock, we were just talking about.
Yeah,
it for a while.
that's who I was
Brock
thinking.
might, but no, I don't think so. I would
Bob
say
Sapp. Bob Sapp's
Bob
pretty
Sapp.
fucking strong. You know Bob Sapp, right?
no.
No?
No.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember the big dumb guy that was benching the bleachers?
Oh, okay.
That's Bob Sapp.
Oh, maybe.
He fought in One. It was in Japan, right? Or
Yeah.
Pride?
UFC?
Was it Pride or
No, it was
One?
Pride or One.
Those
yeah.
Pride guys were. They were on all sorts of shit,
Surprisingly, he didn't win a lot.
Can you
Being
teach
as-
me to football?
I'm broken than your toy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Bob Sapp.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
he might be as strong, but
Yeah,
if not
maybe.
him, I don't see many others as strong.
too. No, he's a freak of nature, man. He's just something. He's just different.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Calling it?
Calling it.
All right. Call it.
Call it.
All right.
See ya. Epstein didn't kill himself.